first. Abi Juji, can you please lead a prayer?
Everybody stand. Lord, thank you so much for this beautiful morning you've given to us. May this day bring us a good life and productive day. Lord, thank you so much. I hope and pray that all of our classmates here will participate in our activity.
Okay. Good morning, everyone.
Good morning.
My name is Ana Marie Bulong, and today, my task for today's morning is to give you the picture, and we will going to identify what would the weaknesses and the strength. So, the weaknesses of the strength of the hero. This time, I will group you into two groups. This one will be the group 1, and this one will be the group 2. Okay. The group 1 will be the picture of Spider-Man. Give the weaknesses and the strength. And the group 2 is Iron Man. Give also the weaknesses and the strength of this picture. Okay, I will give you 3 minutes. Timer start now. Okay, time is up. Who is the representative of group 1? Okay, Jenny. Can you please your answer?
The strength of the Spider-Man, he can lift out 10,000 tons, and he can also heal injured people. And while the weaknesses is his family and friends, he is not treated well in his friends.
Okay, thank you for that wonderful answer. So, who is the representative of group 2? Okay, Miss Julji.
For Iron Man, the weaknesses of Iron Man is if the star of his chest will remove, that's his weaknesses, and his strength is the cover of his body will be his strength.
Okay, thank you. Okay, thank you for your wonderful answer. Do you have idea of what is our topic for today? Anyone? Miss Joanne?
Okay, I think your topic this morning is, I think, Beowulf.
Yes, thank you for your answer. That's correct. Please clap our hands. Okay, very good. Correct. Our topic for today is about Beowulf. Okay, before that, let us introduce the objectives. Okay, anyone can read this? Okay, Julji, Miss Julji.
At the end of the lesson, the students can identify character traits of the hero and unveiling the story, pointing out the conflict and struggles in
The floor to Mr. Alimar, the next reporter.
Okay, good morning once again. Now,
Good morning, sir.
before we start the discussion in this topic, I give the summary first. The summary about Beowulf. By the way, Beowulf, this is the main hero in the story. The protagonist of Beowulf, a hero of great in the age of Hrothgar. Hrothgar is the king of the Danes. Who's great old? Hero is played by the monster Grendel, and Beowulf kills Grendel with his bare hands, and also the Grendel mother is with the giant sword that he found in the lair. After in his life, Beowulf is a king of the Greats, and he finds the real terrorists by the way of dragon. And Beowulf attacked to the dragon with help in his servants, but he did not succeed. Beowulf decides to follow the dragon and its lair at Anasis, but only his young Swedish relative Wiglaf, whose name means by remnant of valor. Dares to join, behind Beowulf finally slay the dragon, but is mortally wounded in the struggle. He is cremated and a burial mound by the cremated in his honor. And that is the summary of Beowulf. Okay, now I introduce to you the next reporter, Mr. Norvin Punsica.
Okay, once again, good morning everyone.
Good morning.
Hip hip.
Hooray!
Hooray.
Hip hip!
Alright. My task this morning is to explain what is the elements of the story. Okay, these are the elements of the story. The settings of the story will be on Scandinavia around 15 AD, and it happens in 15 AD. It is after death of Christ, right?
Yes.
The death of Christ. From now, the place is called Denmark and Sweden, or it is called southern Sweden today, right? Okay, the characters of the story. These are the main character of the story. First character is Beowulf, the protagonist of the epic poem. Beowulf is the greatest hero who defeat the monster Grendel, Grendel's mother, and the fire-breathing dragon. Okay. Beowulf is one of the main character in the story that was slain the most villain or most a very powerful enemy on the epic poem, and this epic poem, right? Second is Grendel, a demon descended from Cain. Grendel's prey is the Hrothgar and the king of Mid called Heriot. Grendel's mother and a named Swamphog. This is the mother of Grendel, right? We know that Grendel's mother is the mother of Grendel. And next character is the dragon, an ancient, powerful serpent. Okay, this is the most powerful and dominant dragon in the history of this epic poem. These are the very difficult for Beowulf to defeat. This is the last enemy of Beowulf. And next is Skjold's the legendary Danish king from whom Hrothgar is descended. Okay, before Hrothgar came, his descendant is the Skjold. Okay. Next is Bew, the second king listed in the genealogy of Danish rules where the poem begins. Next is Halfdan, the father of Hrothgar, Hrothgar, and Helga. Okay. Next one is the next character, Unfert, a Danish warrior who jealous of Beowulf. Unfert has an insecurity about Beowulf because Beowulf is always on the top of the heroic action. Not a mountain, of course. Next is Rothmund, the second son of Hrothgar. Next is Rudolf, Hrothgar nephew, he betrays and usurped his cousin. Alright. Okay, nephew of Hrothgar, it is Rudolf that he betrays Hrothgar. Next is Aesir, Hrothgar trusted advisor. Next is Hate, Ahijah's wife, the young, beautiful, and intelligent queen of Gates. Next is Wiglaf, a young kinsman and retainer of Beowulf who helps him to fight against the dragon. It is a partner of Beowulf's Wiglaf. Wiglaf is partner of Beowulf who slain the dragon. Next is King Rita, the greatest king who took Beowulf in a sword after the death of a Sincho. Breka, Beowulf's childhood friend. Breka is one of the friends that Beowulf in childhood. And who helped him defeat the swimming match. Next is, second to the last is King Hermod, an evil king of legend. He's one of the evil king in the history of Beowulf. The last is Queen Moderate, a wicked queen or the wicked queen of the legend who punished anyone who goes to her in the wrong way. Okay. Wicked queen, like the story. Do you know what the story of Snow White? There will be a wicked
Yes.
queen, right? That one. He always have a crystal ball. This is like her. Alright. Okay. That's all my report about the elements of the story, the settings, character, and the next one I'll give the floor to Miss Annalyn Candido.
Good morning, everyone. So, my report is the elements of the story, which is the conflict and the resolution. So, there are three major conflicts of the Beowulf poem. First, Grendel's domination of Harriet Hall. Then the second, the revenge of Mother Grendel's after the date of Grendel's enslaved. So the third is the rage of the dragon. So the third, the rage of the dragon, and the rage of the dragon after the thief is still the treasure that has been in guarding. So in resolution, Beowulf considered as a hero in his poem. So he died and buried in a funeral fete. So because he is considered a hero, his remains buried in a barrow built by the sea. That's all from my report, and I will give the floor to the next and the last reporter, which is Lexter Duparin.
So, good morning everyone. So, I'm the last reporter. So, are you good?
Yes!
If you are good, just say, when I say hep hep, you're going to say hooray. Hep hep!
Hooray!
Hep hep!
Hooray!
Okay. I know that you are good enough to listen to this topic that I'm going to discuss with. So, my topic is all about the point of view in the heroic poem of Beowulf. So, the point of view there is the third person because it states there that the narrator of the Beowulf is a omniscient narrative. Because he is all-knowing, he knows what happened to the story. He knows the what we call this, the internal or their feelings in the all the characters of the story. So let's proceed to the theme. So, by the way, I forgot to tell to you what are the three types of point of view. So, Jeannie, what are those?
So the first person narrates and tells the story about his or her own perspective. Then the second person tells about the story or narrate the story about the story of other or the viewer or the reader. Then the third person narrates and tells the story about others. That's all.
Okay, just give him a hand, please. You have a nice and excellent answer. That the three types of point of view are the first person, the second person, and the third person. So now, without further ado, let's go with the second subtopic, which is the theme. So the theme there of Beowulf, there are there are four major types of theme. So the first one is loyalty. So why Beowulf is loyalty? What do you think? Do you have any idea why Beowulf is loyalty? Do you have an idea? Okay, if there's none, Beowulf is loyalty because when he found out that the village or the kingdom of Rutgard, which is being terrorized by the monster which is called Grendel, the kingdom of Rutgard is being terrorized in 12 years. So in that particular 12 years, the story of the kingdom of Rutgard that being terrorized by the Grendel, it is being their story is being famous, and it is being known to other places. Just when the hero Beowulf heard that, he used to travel with his companions to go in the kingdom of Rutgard, which is the Danes. So when he go there, he approached the king Rutgard that he will going to slay the monster Grendel. So that's how Beowulf is so loyal to Rutgard, because he will not retreat when he will not fulfill his mission. So the second one is bravery and valor. So do you think that Beowulf is subjected to have a valor? So because Beowulf can be bravery and have this valor or this courage, because he knows that his enemy is not just an ordinary one, because that the kingdom of Rutgard is being terrorized by in the particular 12 years. So imagine 12 years is long enough, no? If the kingdom of Rutgard is not able to handle that situation, no? They are being terrorized in the mid-hole because Grendel is not fond of having celebrations, no? Because before his father killed Rutgard, and he saw that. So that's why his motivation is not the Rutgard, or the happiness of the Rutgard will not be tolerated of him. So Beowulf is a kind of bravery and valor, because the soldier of Rutgard is not able to slay her, because the skin or the flesh of Grendel is so thick that he cannot even slain by an ordinary sword or in ordinary soldier of Rutgard. So the bravery of Beowulf is quite impressive, because he knows that his opponent or his enemies is not ordinary one. So that's how Beowulf has a bravery and a valor. So the third one is vengeance. So vengeance, he took vengeance when he heard the story of the Rutgard, the story of the kingdom of the Rutgard, the story of the Danes. So he took vengeance to kill those monsters that the kingdom of Danes are being suffered to. So the fifth one, or the fourth one, is generosity and hospitality. So in the time that Grendel and his mother and the are being slain or being killed by Beowulf, so Beowulf have the what we call this. He has the reward that being given to the king. So he received rewards. He received honor and fame. So okay, that will be all the theme of the Beowulf. So this time I will group you into two groups. So this group is group 1, and this is the group 2. So what you're going to do is that you're going to make a role play. So you're going to do is you make a certain situation, which is Beowulf killed Grendel. So that's how you're going to perform this and in front. So I will just give you 5 minutes to have a preparation, and you will present this in front. But before that, you're going to present with, I will just state to you what are the rubrics of this role play. So first, the creativity, 30%, the unity, 30%, and the performance, 40%. So in a total of 100%. So that would be your score if you do this. Your role play in a good one. Okay, very good group 1 and very good group 2. Let's give them a round of
Congrats.
So thank you everyone for listening. So this is my companion.
My name is Norbert Fonseca.
My name is Ana Marie Bulong.
I'm Lister Eli Marini.
I am Candido Anilin.
My name is Alimar Hussein.
And
We are the group